team, their coaching staff, they were way more prepared than we were. That's on me. I have to do a better job with our team of having us ready to play. Towns really controlled the game for them. Rob was really good inside. Tate made some big shots. That kid made 2 huge free throws at the end of the game. To give them a 2-possession game. To go +4. We were on our heels the whole game, and we didn't defend the way that we have been defending. We weren't as connected as we have been, and again, that's on me. I have to do a better job of that. We tried to make a push there at the end and had some opportunities, but we have to learn from them. And the main thing is that we have to make sure every time we strap up and we're put this uniform on that we're ready to go. And we can't rest on the past or worry about the past or worry about what's happened before. The present is the thing that's the most important. And painful lesson for us, but a lesson that we needed, and hopefully we'll be better from this.
Do you think that's maybe what went into tonight? You talk about resting on the past maybe a little bit?
I think they just played better than us. I think they were better prepared, and I think they just played better than us.
What was your message to your guys after the game, Jeff, and how much of it centered on that final thing you had said about focusing on the press and
It's exactly what I just said. That was my message.
I agree. They were just up here talking about how their game plan was just to really pack the paint and take away the drives from your guys. How do you feel, X and the other guys handle, having that taken away from them?
I don't think we handled anything well tonight. I don't think there was anything that we handled well. And again, that's on me and our staff, and we have to do a better job. I don't think we handled anything well that they did. They outplayed us in every facet of the game.
Jeff, on Friday you talked about how pleased you were with the defensive effort that you guys had the first 8 games or whatever. What was different tonight? Maybe was it their execution? I mean, it looked like you were switching things up, trying to find some things defensively.
Yeah, there was nothing that we could do to contain them or to stop them. We had to kind of just hope that they missed. The first 8 games, we had done a pretty good job defending. We didn't tonight, and they executed very well. Now they made some threes, they made some shots. Some guys that hadn't been shooting good percentages stepped up and made some shots, and that's what can happen on a night, especially when they're wide open looks. But again, I just didn't think we were as connected a group as we have been.
Do you think you guys needed a lesson like this?
Well, I hope not. We've already lost 1 game. I hope we would have learned a lesson from there, especially with the turnovers. We had 18 turnovers. That's something that's really plagued us the last 5 halves that we've played. Just like I don't believe in moral victories, I don't believe that you need to lose or go through something to learn a lesson. So I personally don't believe in that. We just got outplayed tonight in every facet of the game.
With a pretty young team, Jeff, pretty inexperienced group, with this game being sandwiched between 2 rivalry games, how much did a game like this and an opportunity like this potentially worry you going into that?
Well, I worry about every game. And so I wasn't worried about West Virginia, or I wasn't worried about Duquesne. I was worried about this game because I knew that, they could have one of those nights where they're making shots, which they did. And so I was worried about this. Again, I'm a little bit more mature than they are. I've been around the road a few more games. I was worried about this game because I knew that, they could have one of those nights where they're making shots, which they did. And so I was worried about this. Again, I'm a little bit more mature than they are. I've been around the road a few more times, and so I understand the value and the importance of every game and being present. I didn't do a good enough job of conveying that to our team, and we didn't do a good enough job tonight playing, and they did. They were very present. They were excited. They were incredibly together. you know, they've been through adversity with their best player being out and losing the last 3 games, 2 without him, and you know, they really responded well together. Like a really neat thing was watching right before tip, and he huddled them. You know, their best player, like he huddled them together and got them and talked to them. And you could tell that they were all in and they were so focused on this game, excited to play. And that's the thing that we could never match, you know, through the whole game. You know, we got it to a point where we were maybe, you know, as good emotion-wise as them when we were down and we made a push, but it was never where, you know, we were in it more. And that's the thing I think we have been throughout, and for whatever reason, we weren't that tonight.
Could it have, you guys been on a real strong run, maybe a little bit of hitting the wall, maybe?
I hope not. I hope not. You know, I don't make excuses. I just think they played better than us, and we'll get back. We'll review this. We'll get better from it, and we'll start getting prepared for the next one.
You all, Jeff, used a couple lines tonight. You know, it was for very brief stretches, though. I think it was where IDs was the tallest guy out there. How much are you maybe thinking of using those? You know, I guess go with maybe call small ball lines more moving forward.
Well, I think every lineup we have is small ball that we've played so far this year. So that was real small ball when we had that. And again, we were just trying to find right combinations just to try to get something going. That's what tonight was about. We were trying to figure out and, you know, trying to find the right combinations where we could get some energy and we could defend and we could rebound. I mean, all this has been our best rebounder. You know, in 9 defensive rebounds, I think the closest next guy was 3. That's ridiculous. You know, as far as defensive rebounds, like, we have to gain rebound. Everyone has to be a rebounder for us. And one of the biggest possessions of the game, you know, we forced to miss and we didn't grab it. You know, we waited for it to go out of bounds, and they made, I thought, the biggest play of the game, and it was indicative of how bad they wanted it. The kid came over and threw it off of us, and it gives them another possession. And so, you know, I mean, it's just, that play was indicative of, to me, of how the whole night was for us. And we have to learn from that. We have to get better from that, and we have to demand better than that.
All right. Thank you, guys.